appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard.
Okay, got full ammo. Let's do it.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, that's an Atlas.
Heads up! You've got incoming!
I've already killed an army of you before. I'm going to take you out now. You can stop us? Oh shit.
Shepard! I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
No, I got to protect Mordin and the female and take out the Atlas, which is easy enough.
Hurry, Shepard. Containment shield failing.
But I prefer my body. Cerberus never did play fair.
Damn.
Shepard, you getting old? Take that thing out.
Should have wrecked. You're not the one dealing with it.
Fighting Cerberus.
We did it.
There we go, that's easy. They've dropped some reinforcements.
Temper. There are still more enemies left. Advise caution.
Shepard, I think you did it. Looks
We're good. Level up. Look at my skills. Tactical cloak, max that out. Fire 1 power while cloaked and remain hidden, or increase sniper rifle damage by 40% while cloaked till I get that, even though I'm never going to use it again. You can have... if we give a decoy, she'll spam it forever, so I'm not going to give her that because it's so goddamn annoying. Instead, we'll just get you defense matrix, and then you can have warp. Warp is better. There we go, and there. Cool. Why is the Aura wearing a mask on this planet? Can Asari not breathe on Solarian planets? Yeah, much easier landing than the first time.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there.
He doesn't need no help. And here they come. Oh, that's badass. Well, that gave him 4 erections.
Handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Badass.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
That's strange. It's a strange cutscene. What was the point of that? We didn't say anything useful to us, it just said we. What was the point of that? Nothing was given to us, it couldn't have foreshadowed anything.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good, hack it out.
Okay, so I'm starting to build the weapon now. Well, I've made a lot of progress. Fucking hell. There you go, so we can track the progress of the development in the war room.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Paladin needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Do you can, Morden.
Then get started, Morton. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Yeah, it's the first female Krogan we ever encounter.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war.
God damn, we're meant to be allies.
Ready to talk.
So that is two side quests we can now accept. Okay, now let's begin. Can we talk to... No, we can't. Talk to the dude. Let's have a look around. What do you need?
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
That's suspicious.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
This is flashing. What is it? What's going on here? So it shows you all the war assets that you've unlocked. At the bottom of there, it shows you the minimum. I don't think that means the minimum you need to complete the game. I think that means the minimum you can actually get. And that readiness rating, that is the multiplayer rating, I believe. And if we go into the war map, yeah, this is all the multiplayer. So you need to play the multiplayer. I think you can play the multiplayer, and there is a mobile game you can play as well. I don't know if the multiplayer... I don't know if the mobile game still exists. I also know that the multiplayer game doesn't... well, nobody plays it anymore, so you can't do that anymore, which is a good thing to put into a single-player game. Tie in some huge aspects with the multiplayer. Actually, I don't think it actually has any effects. I don't know if it has any effects or not. It was rumoured that you could only get the best ending of the game if you get maximum readiness, but I don't think that's the case anymore.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
and I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and I'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
Will do.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
Awesome. I love Rex. So that gives us 2 missions we need to do. And we'll get to them eventually. So, I was talking about the true ending of the game. So to get there's 2 secret engines, kind of. I'm not going to spoil them. One of them, you need to do certain conversation options, which doesn't make sense.
We've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Okay, thank you. And the other ending, I believe, is about war readiness.
Nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
You'll be okay.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
That was easy.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox. Commander, I've set up a secure communications with the Turian and Solarian governments and added their combat data to our boards. Hopefully it'll give us some idea of what's going on.
Yeah, anything else?
Commander?
No, that's it. Got to flash an email, see what it is. Right, oh goddamn, free, okay. Info for you. Hi Shepard, it's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off of Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was with that cabin and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to start the data. I hope it helps. Shepard, it's getting rough out there. Farron. So that is Liara's assistant from the Shadow Broken DLC. Holding the line from Major Kirhi. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Sir Cash, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats, so be it. To that end, I want to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises. Regardless of the political climate, you were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favour. Best of luck, Major Kirhi. Oh, I love that guy. And Alliance News Network. Okay, at Fessia, sorry scientist, Rana Fanoptis has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Is that a name we've heard before? Rana Fanoptis. I don't think so. Prior to her death, investigators said Ranis spoke of voices in her head, which they believe to be indicative of indoctrination. The voices foretold of the ascension of the Asari and told Ranis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Ranis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Saren Atiris several years ago. where she likely became indoctrinated. Okay, so is that the Asari we let go from the base that were curing the genophage? She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Rannis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research centre, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Okay, so I believe that was the same person we saved or let go back in Mass Effect 1. And probably shouldn't have done that because it turned out quite bad. She killed 5 innocent people. Anyway, Joker, how are you?
Aliens really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die. And now that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too, or the Vorcha?
We have to work together.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
Anything else?
Commander?
Nope. What about you, ED?
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
Damn, so she just points out how complicated it is to get all this going, like the realistic side of things, logistics, having sedatives, food, all that sort of stuff. And it's information they probably should have kept going with for the rest of the game. When we get to the ending, they'll just throw all of the logic out the window and forget about all this information that they've set up. I'm talking about the writers here. So, it's such a bad ending. I've been watching videos about it recently, since I'm playing Mass Effect 3 again. And it just makes me angry how bad it is. Like, it's just, oh god, we'll get there.
Anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
Oh, it's Engineer Adams.
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Hello, Commander.
Okay, Dr. Chakwas having a bit of a breakdown. God damn, that's a shame. She's one of my favourite characters as well. She's so charming. Anybody in here? Nope. So people will move about the ship. So it is wise to look around everywhere.